Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Alberta, it is my privilege to introduce Firouz Abdul Razoul for the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, our institution's highest honor. Ingenuity, entrepreneurship, and leadership in the international community. Aga Khan University President Razoul is an inspiring role model in all three areas of public life. On ingenuity, a graduate in industrial engineering from the University of Hertfordshire in the United Kingdom, Firouz Razoul spent a number of years with MDI Mobile Data International, leading business development for high-speed wireless data communications technology and applications. He then served as president and CEO of Ballard Power Systems, a world leader in fuel cell technology with applications for transportation and telecommunications. He received both the Transportation Person of the Year Award from the Government of Canada and the inaugural Grove Medal, named for the inventor of the fuel cell from the United Kingdom. On entrepreneurship, Firouz Razoul has been recognized as CEO of the best performing company in Canada. He has successfully balanced business acumen with cutting-edge innovation, raising over $1.2 billion for research and development, manufacturing, and market commercialization, while also contributing to the creation of over 2,000 knowledge-based jobs in the Canadian economy. He is also an influential angel investor supporting young entrepreneurs with creative ideas. On leadership, Firouz Razoul has charted the successful growth and development of the Aga Khan University in several conflict zones in the developing world since 2005. Widely respected as a driving force for innovation in the international academic community, he has been an invited speaker at schools of business and management around the world, as well as at the World Economic Forum. He continues to navigate different political landscapes and higher education systems with skill and grace, drawing on the expertise of a wide range of intellectuals and practitioners to serve the specific needs of diverse learning communities in South Asia and East Africa. True to his training as an engineer, he also has a reputation for the rapid design and implementation of practical solutions to the challenges of running a world-class university located in 6 different countries. Among many other roles, Dr. Razoul has also served as the president of the Aga Khan Council for Canada, where he was a leader in supporting global pluralism. Today, we celebrate his accomplishments as an academic and a leader. We celebrate his commitment to improving the well-being of people in the developing world, and we honor his dedication to equality and pluralism in our global community. Eminent Chancellor, it's with great pride and respect that I present Firouz Abdul Razoul.
Firouz Abdul Razoul, in recognition of outstanding leadership at the forefront of innovation and higher education in the international community, I desire to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, and to express the hope that we shall continue to be enriched by your wise counsel for many years to come.
Chancellor Stollery, President David Turpin, Chairman and members of the board, families, friends, and graduates. I was saying, or shall I say fellow engineers, but I also noticed there are some pharmacists in the audience. So pharmacists, welcome as well. The honor being conferred upon me today is very meaningful for several reasons. Because of the long, special relationship between the University of Alberta and my university, the Aga Khan University. The honor I am receiving today from the Faculty of Engineering, even though I only use my engineering education to do other things. And the fact that my wife is receiving a similar honor tomorrow. So this makes it a very special occasion. And I'm very humbled and grateful for the recognition that is conferred upon me today. In deciding what to speak about and what advice I can give, and as you can imagine, as university president, I hear a lot of speeches given to graduates. So now that I have to make one myself, I had to think about what I would share with you. And so I decided that I would reflect on my own experiences as an engineer, an entrepreneur, a volunteer, and now a university president. I believe an aphorism or saying I came across captures the essence of what I wanted to share with you today. The words have been attributed to several people, but probably came from Ralph Waldo Emerson. And the words are, "Those who know how will always work for those who know why." As many of you understand, engineering or pharmacy is a how profession. How do you conceptualize? How do you design? How do you make, build, or construct? How do you operate? How do you maintain? And so on. And I'm sure all of you will be very successful in your respective fields. After all, you're graduates of the University of Alberta, one of the top engineering and pharmacy schools in Canada. But if you want to rise above the crowd, you will have to acquire other ways of thinking. Working in the bowels of a manufacturing organization as an industrial engineer, making high-quality widgets, I kept asking myself, who decided what widgets we should make? And why these widgets and not others? Engineers are taught to analyze problems, to break down the problem into its component parts, and figure out what is wrong before developing a solution. But the question that I asked requires synthesis, standing back and considering the problem in a wider context. That is what is going to be required. So, do you understand your context within which this would take place? The world today and ahead of you is undergoing accelerating change in terms of technology, social norms, communication, rising nationalism, dynamic geopolitics, economic inequality, mass migration, synthetic biology, medical advancements, artificial intelligence, and massive online education, just to name a few. This list is endless. There is a lot changing in the world around us. But the context also includes questions that we should be asking. Why was Donald Trump elected as the president of the US? Why is the political and economic center of gravity of the world moving to the Indian Ocean? Why are many countries of the world running out of fresh or drinkable water? Why is culture important for the development of society? Why is everyone excited and at the same time worried about the fact that 60% of Africa's population is under 25 and will double by the year 2050? Why is regenerative medicine from stem cells going to revolutionize healthcare? And why is it also so scary? Why does the largest hoteling company, Airbnb, own no rooms, has only 2,500 employees? And why does the world's largest taxi company, Uber, own no cars and employs no drivers, yet is valued at over $70 billion? These innovations have an immediate and mind-boggling impact on our lives. So what are the implications of these changes? Why are they occurring? Who or what is driving them? Why are we not thinking about all the lost jobs that I just described? What will be the effect on you, your families, and your communities? I believe if you don't learn to question, think about, and understand this larger context, you will be swimming in an ever-decreasing pool of opportunities. So, where do you get your information about this context? As I advise you to open up your minds to view the world around you from a different lens and to learn from it, I am concerned about the authenticity of what we hear, watch, and learn. And here, I'm not talking about fake news. Let's look at where we get our information. The media industry is undergoing revolutionary change. Every day, fewer and fewer people consume their news from newspapers. The difference between information, opinion, and entertainment is fast disappearing. And the short video on YouTube is rapidly displacing the thoughtfully written word as a way of communication. Yet, as we are exposed to more sources, more media, and more formats, we confront more challenges. His Highness the Aga Khan, the founder and chancellor of the Aga Khan University, said in 2016 in Toronto at a citizenship conference, and I quote, "Media proliferation is a challenge. What it often means is media fragmentation. Many now live in their own media bubbles, resisting diverse views. We think sometimes that the new technologies can save us. If we can connect faster, at lower cost, across greater distances, with more people, just think what could happen. We could all learn more. But I'm not sure that things are working out quite that way. The explosion of available information often means less focus on relevant information and even a surfeit of misinformation. The New York Times wrote last week, and I quote, "The 140-character Twitter network favored by President Trump is heavily used by people in media as well." That's an issue, because Twitter is making the news dumber. It exacerbates groupthink. It prizes pundit-ready quips over substantive debate, and it tends to elevate the silly over the serious. But the biggest problem with Twitter's place in the news is its role in the production and dissemination of propaganda and misinformation. End of quote. So graduates, all of this that I've just described means we suffer a shrinking attention span. We only listen to those whose opinions match ours, who belong to the same groups, and with whom we agree. This tribalism, as it's called, is very comfortable. But it is also very dangerous, because we will develop a narrow understanding of the world around us if we miss out on other perspectives, opinions, and positions. So my advice to you is to widen the aperture of your lens. Expand and diversify your sources of information. Listen and read opinions you disagree with. But the best of all is visit parts of the world to see for yourself what is going on. Preferably to work or volunteer for a while and not just visit as a tourist. And remember, you must keep asking why. Thank you for the honor.